170-pound fighters. First, fighting out of the Farmers Insurance Red Corner from Liver Hunt Kickboxing Academy in Parker, Colorado. Please make welcome Brad Adams. And fighting out of the last Call Blue Corner from Trials Mixed Martial Arts in Fort Collins, Colorado. Please make welcome Austin. Referee is Curtis Thrasher.
Austin Vigil in the silver representing Trials MMA, facing off against Brad Adams representing the Liver Hunt Kickboxing Academy. Best gym name in the nation.
Agreed, right?
170-pound fight. Referee Curtis Thrasher, third in the cage, calls the fighters to the center. And Vigil starts off with a body kick and then takes a shot to the junk. Oh my gosh.
Oh boy.
Accidental.
Clearly inadvertent.
So we're going to have what could possibly be a prolonged timeout here.
We might have to start these again tomorrow. That was a brutal shot. Again, unintentional though. Austin Vigil definitely shaking this off. Golly.
Ron, that hurt me, and I'm over here.
I don't know what to say.
All right, so referee Curtis Thrasher telling the fighter, you got to be in control of your weapons. I know it was accidental, probably not going to take a point, but you got to be responsible for where your strikes land. And Vigil shaking his head that he's going to be okay to go. And
wow.
I tell you, that's about as bad as it gets. Wow.
Oh, man.
And here we go.
Austin,
let's start this fight over.
Yeah.
Vigil fakes the takedown there, closes in, fires off a shot on the separation.
You know, with a shot like that, you always kind of wonder if someone's apprehensive about coming in, and we know that Vigil's a wrestler. So I'm curious if that's going to play into his mind a little bit.
I'll tell you what, let's watch and see.
Yeah, well, I guess we'll see.
Oh, nice job with the kick by Adams. Looked like it was going to the body, then he brought it upstairs at the last moment. Vigil answers back in kind.
And both these guys throwing hard shots right now. Obviously, Brad Adams looking very comfortable with leg kicks. And a beautiful push kick like that. Wow.
Just stabbed his opponent with that, and then going to the inside is Vigil.
Both guys clearly respecting each other's power and speed.
Adams doing a nice job reading the footwork of Vigil. You talked about Vigil being a wrestler. Every time he steps forward like he's going to want to try to go for a shot, Adams already backing out.
Yep, without a doubt. And now we've got Vigil losing balance off that kick.
Good up kick by Vigil, though, skipped off the face of Adams.
Very good.
And not sure what's going on because that's about the third time we've seen Vigil slip throwing a kick.
Yeah, I think he's just a little bit off balance. He seems to be kind of leaning back a little bit as he's throwing it, maybe a little too far back, JR.
Wasn't leaning back on that punch, that's for sure.
Yeah.
And again, looking to close in is Vigil, able to tag Adams with the right hand over the top.
And just like you said, JR, Brad Adams comes to us from Liver Hunt. He's a 24-year-old here with an amateur record of 0-1. This is his second fight. And he's a paramedic by his day job.
And that was what Vigil was looking for, try to have this on the ground, but Adams able to bounce back up. And great footwork by Vigil, thwarting the takedown attempt there by Adams.
Butterflies, I think, are starting to settle down a little bit as both these guys kind of start to open up.
And almost looked like a low kick received by Adams there. Doesn't show that it was, so the action continues.
Again, both guys very cautious right now, and a nice body kick right there from Austin Vigil lands. That slapping sound. It's the thud that you want to hear. 10-second clacker goes off, signifying the end of the first round coming to an end. Brad Adams doing a nice job of keeping Vigil at bay with that push kick again.
And Brad Adams shaking out his right foot in between rounds, so maybe he caught a knee or a shin throwing a kick there. We'll have to see how that plays out, if he continues to try to kick with that right leg or if that becomes
I saw the exact same
something
thing.
That's a problem for him.
Yep. Here we go, second round action underway. Both these guys center of the cage. I mean, you can feel the respect right now for the power from both these guys. Do you feel it too?
Yeah, neither guy wants to step into the range of the other and stand there for a very prolonged time, and that's why we're seeing this probing game of working in and out of range.
Yeah, and I think that they've both been effective with landing kicks, which is obviously like getting hit with a baseball bat, so that is not fun.
And now it's the right foot of Vigil that skips off the knee of Adams. See if Vigil looks any worse for the wear.
Oof. Vigil cranking inside leg kicks.
Of course, the thing you have to worry about there is if your opponent shifts their motion and it ends up being a groin kick, but Vigil probably thinking, I owe you one anyway.
Yeah, and it looks like Brad Adams is trying to time Vigil's kicks because Vigil has a very pronounced and wide sweeping step. It looks like Brad Adams is trying to time him, but there's Vigil looking for another takedown. Adams
momentarily thought about the guillotine choke, then switched his hands up to defend the takedown, and as it worked out, no such luck. So Vigil off the top now, trying to immediately improve his position. You talked about him being a wrestler, Ron. 170-pound fighter here on top, showing good pressure.
Yeah, 170 pounds, feeling like 250. Good, heavy, solid pressure right now as Brad Adams is looking to wall walk his way off that trouble spot against the cage.
And it's going to be tough. Doesn't quite have his feet where he wants them to be. And you're not allowed to interlink your toes into the cage, just like you can't put your fingers through the cage. And good shots coming down here for Vigil. He's starting to crank him off.
Yeah, Vigil seemingly becoming more comfortable here in this second round. And Brad Adams doing a nice job of essentially defending, but at the same time, he's got to get himself out of there to establish some offense right away.
And hips flat now for Adams. He was doing a good job keeping that one leg up. Vigil was having to deal with it. Doesn't have to deal with that anymore. And into mount goes Vigil. Let's see if he secures back control here. And he does. Both hooks in and stretched out. Cranking for the rear naked choke is Vigil. Switches off to the other side. Good job swimming one arm to the other by the Trials MMA fighter.
And Brad Adams doing a really nice job of hanging tough. And there's the tap. And Austin Vigil gets the finish by rear naked choke against Brad Adams late in this second round here. Great finish from Austin Vigil.
At 2 minutes, 31 seconds of round number 2, referee Crash has come to stop to this fight, declaring your winner by submission, Austin Vigil. Sean in the cage with Austin. Austin taking through that fight. I know that's your comfort zone. That's where you wanted to be the whole time, right?
Yeah, well, that was having a decent success on the beat, but I know that that's my strength. I know he's mostly a striker, so I wanted to build on the beat, and if I needed to, go there.
Worked out well for you. What's up next?
I don't know. Having a baby,
Congrats on that too, man. Some people you want to thank, I'm sure.
Absolutely. My coaches, for hiring me, right? My teammates, my family, friends for coming out from SCL, anybody I can thank, my wife, because they're supporting me
Congratulations on the victory. We'll see you again soon. Good luck with that, baby. It's us.